That's really fucked up. God, Stoll, I'm not gonna lie. What you just said has just shattered my psyche. Like, I'm having trouble focusing now.
So have I pirated a game? I've actually quote unquote pirated games that I've already have just to have a digital copy. And because I am tired of finding the authentication code and typing it in 94 times.
Okay. So I think that's okay because you've already given them your money. So
yeah. For example, I had to curse out Adobe because when I got my new processor for my computer, when I tried to put the paid copy I have of Photoshop back on, it said it was on too many computers already.
But it was your computer, though.
Yes, but it was my computer, but I changed the components. So I had to actually call them up and curse them out, and they say, okay, well, we'll fix it for you this one time.
Let me ask you guys this question.
Mind you, that was a $400 program.
So if you weren't satisfied, you're going to get your knife and go down to Adobe and get some revenge. Huh?
But I would go to that fucking office and stab the door like a bad horror movie.
Okay, let me ask you guys this question. Now, this is something I've been kind of pondering for a while to help the game industry. If they stick with disc, which Stoll has completely just blown my brain out today about that, but if they stuck with disc and you really, really wanted a backup, wouldn't it be cool if you bought your game at the store and inside it had a code for a digital download as well? I mean, realistically, they only wanted my $60. I mean, and I just want to play it on whatever.
There are also companies, CD Projekt is not one of them, but most companies have the DRM, the digital rights management, where it technically says you will never own a game. We're letting you play it by our good graces, even though you paid us money. If you want your friend to play, like if you digital download a game on the Xbox, right? You go over to your friend's house and you try to load it to your console. You have to transfer rights over, and you can only do it like once every 6 months.
Wow.
Yeah. So you don't own anything.
Okay. Well, Gibson, what were you gonna say?
I own my Super Nintendo.
I was just saying if they did that where you could have a digital code in the case with a digital download, the prices would go up again.
Oh god, but
it wouldn't be $60 for a game anymore. It'd probably be like 70, 75.
Oh fuck! Like God, when have you guys got enough of my money? God damn it! When? You're right. It would absolutely positively go up. You make a good point. All right.
Well, I mean, they're already doing that with DVDs. Some come with a digital download code.
Yeah, but to me, that just seems like it makes more fucking sense. I mean, it just makes more sense.
I don't think they pay. I don't think they charge more for it. I mean,
all you're doing is letting me. All you're letting me do is download from your server. I mean, it doesn't cost them a fucking dime. The server was there for the regular digital downloads anyway, and I've already bought. I'm like it. I don't understand why it would go up, but fuck.
Telephone.
I haven't heard one of those in years. I was like, whoa. All right. Let's go ahead and move on to the next segment, or whatever, the last part. This is called Video Game Mashup. All right. In Video Game Mashup, I'm going to ask everybody two games that you absolutely loved. It doesn't matter what console they were on. Doesn't matter when they came out. I want you to name two games that you loved. Name what you loved about them. And I want you to imagine smashing those two motherfuckers up and making the most beautiful game, baby, that you've ever heard of. I'm going to go ahead and let Stoll do this first because I've heard Stoll has quite an imagination on this. Stoll?
I do. So first there's going to be some porn. And no, I'm kidding. My two favorite games. Yes, it's a biracial rainbow like I am. My two favorite games are probably the Star Ocean series and the Phantasy Star series. So, Star Ocean, one of the first RPGs to have real-time combat. It wasn't turn-based. It had multiple endings, it had companions, it had companion quests. All this lovely little shit. Phantasy Star had a great story. It made more sense than the Star Ocean story. It expanded 1,000 years in the first 4 games. I would love to see a mashup of those two games with real-time combat and not turn-based. Going back to some classic JRPG roots.
Okay, all right.
That's me. Yeah.
Shaky? You're
no, skip. I'm thinking.
All right, fine.
I didn't know this was gonna be. I didn't know this was part of the episode when this came up like last weekend. Otherwise, I would have devoted some time to thinking about it.
Oh God! All right, Gibson.
Alright, I have 2 games. One you guys probably never heard of. It's called Worm Online.
Mm-hmm.
Is that like
second-
Worms where you
No,
shoot things? No. Haven't heard of it then.
WRM Online. It's a complete sandbox game. You can build anything in the entire world. Everything is player made, terraformed, everything. Take that game and Skyrim with the graphics, because Worm Online is outdated. It's in Java.
Oh God.
Yeah, and no animations in the game really. It's all combat is all text.
I'm
But
gonna hurt you with words.
it was actually made by Notch.
Really?
So, yeah, he was on the development team, and then he left that and did Minecraft, which is a super easy version of Worm Online. And take that game and Skyrim and put it together where you can just have complete open world, and you also have quests and dragons, stuff like that, and where you can build your own house and, you know, cut down a tree if you want and make your own weapons and everything like that, like super hardcore crafting and stuff like that.
Okay. All right.
Will there be a bridge?
Yeah, a bridge with a dragon.
Because every good game needs a bridge with a dragon. All right, before Shaky and I go, let's go ahead and see what we have in here. We've got Age of Conan and WoW mechanics. We have Wii Fit and Gears of War. That's a good one. All right. Chrono Trigger and Monster Hunter.
I liked Monster Hunter. No, Monster Hunter? Oh, I was thinking Monster Rancher.
Oh God.
I had Monster. Oh, that was badass.
Double Dragon Age. I put Hello Kitty on.
Double Dragon Age.
That sounds like a porno.
It does. I put Hello Kitty Online with Silent Hill. Okay, that's good. Anything with Teletubbies. All right. I'm gonna go with you last, Shaky. I'm gonna weigh in on this.
I figured you already had some lined up.
Yeah. Skyrim. Now I want you to give an online component of Skyrim. Pokemon. Boom. I just blew your fucking mind. There you go.
I think that was mine from last week.
Yeah, I think it was, and I've been having...
That was my first answer, but then I knew everyone was going for Skyrim. It's still an awesome idea, and you can have it. Because I want to play that.
I saw a meme about that like months ago, and I was like, when I heard it, like my brain like just it was the internet meme,
a meme,
whatever the fuck it was. Anyway, dick. So I saw it, and the guy showed me a picture of Pokemon Red and a copy of Skyrim, and it was a plus sign. He said, "Have I fucked your childhood and blown your mind?" And I thought about it, and I was like, he has.
You made sweet love to my childhood.
All right, so Shaky, what you got?
I also had this thought. I feel like it's a little bit too easy because it's like from the same series. But Tomiyakis says Morrowind and Skyrim. That's something I've been wanting to see, is them to just update Morrowind, which is still my favorite game in the series. I love the gameplay of Skyrim, but just the world and the story and everything from Morrowind is still my favorite. I just have a lot of good memories with that game, and I can still play it. It looks not that great without. I don't use any texture packs or anything, but it's still, I like it. Man, I don't know. I don't know. I'm seeing a lot of good ideas. Dark Souls did have some really good. Just heart-wrenching storytelling, didn't it? It's just like the cutscenes in that game were like 15 minutes long.
I love how Shaky
something else.
I love how Shaky can't make up his mind or whatever. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna give him a shot clock. All right, guys, we're gonna do a countdown.
All games.
10,
Smash
9,
all games.
8, 7. You gotta hurry up. 6.
Okay, I'm thinking.
5, 4, 3. This is the golden
USA and Cruising USA
2,
and
1. What? He still can't do it. He still can't do it. Look at him.
Little Big Planet.
Little Big Planet and Cruising USA.
Actually.
As he pulled out his game rack.
This is the worst idea ever. Sock puppets driving
I would like
cars.
to actually see something mixed with Heavy Rain.
Heavy Rain, huh?
I don't know what though. Something with Heavy Rain. Like I like the Heavy Rain mechanic of like the choose your own adventure thing. Huh.
What about Alan Wake?
Yeah, Alan Wake is good.
I haven't played that yet.
Yeah, my boy Gibson, right that way. Gibson, he bought me Alan Wake, and I have not been able to sleep since. Good job, Gibson. Thank you, sir. I do appreciate it.
I'm actually doing a Let's Play on my YouTube of Alan Wake.
Okay. Let's see.
Heavy Rain and Skyrim.
I love how he's still trying to come up with something. He's still working on it. All right. Let's go ahead and do some links. Stole, where can people follow you and see where you're at and hear your stuff?
And hear my stuff.
Or read your stuff.
Hold on. I honestly posted this like way early, and shit.
Shaky, this is your opportunity to get your link ready.
Yeah.
Just letting you
So
know.
I can be found there, and if you want to hear a really cool podcast that I'm usually on, I was actually on the one from last night where we did talk about the Durango, which is the Xbox 360, and the Orbis, which should be the new PlayStation console.
Orbis.
The Orbis, yeah, they're code names. Codename Durango for Xbox, codename Orbis for PS3.
Which sounds like a new like.
I'm actually on that shotcast too, so you guys can
Orbis.
listen to there.
All right, and Shaky, where can people find you? I heard that you guys have a new skit up on YouTube.
We do have a new sketch on youtube.com/pregnantville. It's the name of my sketch comedy group. We just posted a new video that we shot the other night, today. It's up there now. It's called Shoes. Shuss. And it's nice. It's pleasant.
It's pleasant. And Gibson, the man of the hour. Where can we catch you, Gibson?
You can catch me on Twitch at Gibson Gaming. You can catch me on Facebook, Gibson Gaming, YouTube, Gibson Gaming 69, and
why
Facebook.
69?
Why not 69?
Because when I made it, that was why not? Right?
All right. And are you going to be streaming tonight?
I usually stream 8 p.m. to 12, and I might get on after this, yeah.
Okay.
Stream some more Dark Souls and get my ass raped.
Yeah!
Oh, God. All
I
right.
wish I could stream console. I really
That
want
is
it.
Twitter too.
I would play Demons and Dark Souls all the time on a stream if I had that.
Really?
Hell yeah! That's actually Dark Souls is the game that like made me want to get into console streaming. If I don't think I have the right like connections to run the console through the monitor or whatever and do both.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if I could hook my PS3 up, I would totally play Dark Souls.
Awesome. All right. Last bit. If you have something to say that you would like to get off your chest, get it off your chest, and let us know there's an issue in gaming that you think would be interesting to talk about. You can go ahead and give us basically a small podcast, a small shout out with your digital camera or your phone or whatever. You can go to keek.com, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, and you can go ahead and film it there, upload it there. And we will happily take what you do, put it up on the show next week. And if we get a couple of good ones, we'll put them up. And we might even do a phone thing and call you in and see how you want to talk about this subject. So thank you for watching the show. It's D.P.S, the Disgruntled Player Sanctum, here every Friday night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'd like to thank all my guests, Stole, Gibson, and Shaky, for showing up. And most of all, I'd like to thank the chat for keeping us entertained while we do this and complain. Everybody, let's go ahead and do the sad goodbye. Bye. You all suck. Do the sad goodbye. We worked on this last week for 5. Goodbye.
No, we didn't.
Fine. You know what? Screw you, Stole. You're not my friend anymore.
When was I ever?
Yeah. Whatever. We'll catch you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.